Welcome back to my flippin' van life. It's laundry day, and I think that's the pug's favorite day. Both dogs actually love it because they love just burrowing into these are dirty, that they need to be washed, so I'm okay with them doing it. All right. Today we went to Salinas, California, and we're back at Old Town Antiques. And if you guys remember correctly, we came here not too long ago, but we only had about 40 minutes to shop. So I'm back so we can take our time looking through everything. But first, look at these cute little raccoons. I thought they were adorable. This is like the side of the building. Walking, oh, and a little otter. You're walking into the antique mall. So we're going down the street, and this kind of caught my attention. Of course, I got the pups with me today, and they're going to go shopping because this is a dog-friendly antique store, which we truly appreciate. All right, let's get started. Right in the door, of course, is this beautiful glass display. And I didn't see this last time I was here. Is this beautiful Empoli apothecary jar, and it's in this fantastic blue optic. It was $90, which is right at full retail, so I didn't feel comfortable getting it for resale. But look at the way the color just comes through with the sunlight. It is absolutely stunning. So pretty. I wish I could have that for an Italian sale someday. And then up here, this little orb ornament caught my attention. And come to find out, it's actually a Glass Eye Studio, which I didn't even know Glass Eye Studio made ornaments. And it was just stunning. I mean, you could tell like it had the quality and that iridescence on it that Glass Eye would typically do. There's me reading the tag, feeling all confused. And then it has like a shape to it, like not a hexagon, but it has like an optic to it. And then I thought this might be Murano. It had a nice polished bottom. It was throwing me off a little bit because the bubbles weren't perfectly uniform. So I moved on from that. And it could have been. And then down here was some beautiful china and teacups. And then all kinds of different kitchenware in this particular booth. And the way this antique mall is, some of their booths mark when they have a sale, which is super helpful. But there's a sign up front with all the different booths that have sales going on. So if you come here, I recommend taking a picture of that like whiteboard, so that way you know exactly which booths have sales. The booth numbers are listed in the sale percentage off. So, oh, I really like this colorful vase. It was definitely modern, and it was ceramic, but it was, I don't know, I just like the colors of it. And then up here, there was a little bit of more dishware. I think that was a ginger jar with no lid. See, like in here, they were having 20% off. And there was some Bakelite in there I really liked. I ended up getting that carved root beer one. It was $38 plus 20% off, so I thought that was a good deal. And then I like some of those enamel on metal flowers in there. I am heavily checking out that other Bakelite in there. And there's also a cuff on the bottom. That white cuff was also pretty cool. And very reasonable prices in here. They still had some Christmas trees, even though Christmas is just a couple days away, so I'm not getting any, but they were really pretty. And then down here they had some celluloid. We saw that mother celluloid brooch the last time we were here. I don't think there was a sale in this booth last time I was here though, so I was excited to see that. And then down here, more beautiful brooches. That pink leaf was so pretty with the rhinestones on it. And I did end up getting a couple things out of here. And then over here, we're back in the booth that had all the great pottery. And I like this coffee mug, but it's not big enough for my amount of coffee that I need. Though I've been drinking some tea lately. That might be a good teacup. I don't know. I've been drinking a lot of tea lately. And then back here was a carpet ball. I can't tell the difference between old ones and new ones. If you guys know how to tell the difference, please let me know, because it looked old to me and I really liked it, but I'm like, I don't know. And then up here, of course, there was more mugs, and then there was another egg-shaped carpet ball. And another, oh, look at that back there. There's a cool little weed pot. Oh, I have a little bit of regrets over this one. It was $16, and I usually do not go that high for weed pots for resale, but this one was pretty cool. I didn't see a signature on the bottom. I'm just checking the lip because the glaze, there was a glaze skip, but that's just from manufacturer and it's not damaged or anything. I loved it, but I could not justify $16 for resale. But I'm like, I don't have any cool weed pots right now. So this is me like arguing with myself to get it or not to get it. In the end, I did not get it, and I do have a little bit of regrets, but I know it's a better business decision not to, because there's not a whole lot of room in there. All right, let's keep going on and stop arguing with myself. All right, in here there was some more beautiful, beautiful jewelry. Lots of rhinestone brooches. Now this is the booth that we came to before, and everything in here is half off. So I did spend a great deal of time looking this over with the salesperson there, and I did get that Coro bracelet back there. And everything was half off. So this is like the kind of booth that you want to spend your time on. Now, with that being said, you just got to be careful and check it over carefully, because while this vendor has some fantastic stuff, once in a while, one of his items had a missing rhinestone. So I had to pass on quite a few that I would have picked up if it was completely in perfect condition. They're still good. They're still very wearable. I'm just super picky. And the prices were extremely good. So here I am just checking out that Sarah Coventry pink set is still there. And all right, look at these little jars, decanters. They used to hold liqueur. And I love the colors, and it's large, like it's large. And there was a squirrel nutcracker, which I thought was fun. And then back here, my attention got drawn to all these little figurines, and this booth had 20% off, I believe. And this little girl was just adorable with her big bow, and I think that was a partial Japan sticker on the bottom with just the AN left on it. And I'm checking her over, and I thought, you know, she's so cute, I should get her. She was only like $4 or $5 and 20% off. I thought that was a fair deal, but then I'm like, I hem and haw about the small things. Like, I know people love them, but I don't know. I just can't justify them sometimes. All right, look at all this amazing Native American jewelry. Like, amazing. This is the same vendor. I showed you his other case the last time we were here. This is his second case of all Native jewelry, and it was also on sale, 10% off, but I could not touch these prices. Like, they are worth every penny, don't get me wrong, but look at that fetish necklace. It is stunning. All the different layers. I love looking at that. All right, down here, this vendor also had a ton of kitchenware, and kind of going through it really quickly, not really seeing anything I want to check out, so just panning. It was also on sale for 20% off, which seemed to be like the general sale throughout this particular antique mall, which I appreciate, because that usually is the decision factor for me. If I can get like a small sale, that's usually what pushes me to the yes. And this I thought was going to be Italian, but it was actually Mexican, which I'm like, oh, okay. That surprised me. It was super cute. It's a little rooster dish. And then over here in this booth, they had some fantastic blue glass. They said this one was Blanco. I'm not so sure about that. There's no Ponto mark on it, and I don't know. I didn't look it up or anything because the price was kind of high on it for me for resale. So, but that blue one was pretty cool too. The canister looking one was also stunning. And then over here, they had this Fenton little beaded melon vase in a pink iridescent. And I think it was $38 and 20% off, which is a very fair deal for what it is, because these are actually really collectible. But for resale, there was only just a tiny bit of wiggle room, so I decided against that one. And then in here, they had some beautiful jewelry as well. I was checking out these earrings, which had like dangle crystals coming down. All right, let's see. Over here in the next booth, I found a bunch of, this is like the half off section. So this is the section I want to like kind of take my time. Now I looked at this because I know Lalique had one that looks just like this, but when I picked it up, I'm like, there's no way this is Lalique. It's not, it doesn't have that quality. Now there was an etching on the bottom, and the best I could get out of that etching is it said vintage, and I don't know what that means. So I was curious, but I left it behind. Here's a cute little Holt Howard single shaker. He was only $5, and he had a repair to his ear. Otherwise, I probably would have got him. He's just a single bowl salt and pepper shaker, but you guys know I love Holt Howard. There's the sticker there. I don't know. I just love them. All right, let's keep going because I don't need him. I don't need a single shaker in my life. This was a super fun display. Look at this. It says buttons on the sign, and it's just a big old open glass box of buttons. I was a little reluctant to draw my hands through there in case it was a needle, but there wasn't. And like, look how cool that is. I loved it. Anyway, I thought that was very well done. And they were like 20 for $1, so they were like 5 cents each or something. Then I found this beautiful Murano Millefiori bowl, and it was $18 and 20% off. I took the stickers out and I said, yes, please. So I did buy that. That was a super cool piece. Now it's a little, I think it looks better from the bottom personally, but I don't know. I love it. Little bowl, very colorful. And then in here was also some beautiful, beautiful jewelry. I ended up getting that brooch all the way to the bottom right. It's some nice, fantastic, like blue iridescent rhinestones. And then they had some faceted beaded necklaces and clip-on earrings in there as well. And then over here, I know it's Christmas. I know I'm not buying Christmas, but I still wanted to check it out. It was on sale, and I found some fairy lamps back there. There was 2 of those, and then this crystal tumble up was really nice too. This is the same booth that had the Fenton Christmas tree that I showed last time I was here, and it is actually still here, which I'm kind of surprised about. But they didn't have a sale in that booth, and this just cracked me up. Look at it. It is a sea otter. Somebody's art project, and I don't know. I loved it. I think they did a really good job, whiskers and all. It was like $40 somewhere around there, so I don't know. He just made me happy. And then I found this. This is a L.E. Smith 3-toe swung glass vase, and it is in the clear. The clear is actually a harder to find lack of color, and I did buy it. It was on sale, 20% off. And then I found this Artisania Rinconada little hippo, but he had a little chip on his nose, so I left him. If he didn't have that little damage, I probably would have got him. And then up here, cool little lunch boxes. And then I found a Fenton swung glass vase. They love hiding their swung glass vases under floral displays. And this one they had marked, actually it was more expensive than the 3-toe, which is weird because 3-toes are actually more popular. So I didn't get that one, though I do like it. I love the pom-poms coming out of it. Then in here there was some salt and pepper shakers, but I'm really looking at that glassy baby, let's be honest. It was $40, unfortunately, so they knew what they had. And then up in this case, I just wanted to show it to you guys. It's not stuff I would pick up, but I just thought they were adorable little grooms and brides all clumped together in that display. It was really cute. More jewelry in here. And then they had Kermit and Miss Piggy, some vintage Halloween, old cameras, which I know nothing about, but I know some people do like them. They had a lot of jewelry at this place, which is probably why I'm filming so much jewelry, but they had just a huge selection of jewelry. Like, I would say, look at that Santa. Look at that Santa. Oh my God. He was like $150. I did ask about him. This is on the outside, filming on the like their window display. That little elves were adorable. That's probably Holt Howard back there, the little candle holder. All right, guys. Thanks for watching. I'm glad we got to go back there and spend some time going through all the booths because they had some fantastic stuff. I ended up getting that swung glass vase, the Murano, and a bunch of jewelry. And here's a little bonus footage of some nice, calm ocean waves coming in. Thanks for watching, and as always, I will see you on the next video. Bye, guys.